Hey guys, welcome back to some more Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. In the last one, we pretty much just got our Turtwig, who has a pretty good nature, I'm not gonna lie. Although his attack is very high, I didn't even realize that last time. In this one, we're going to go to Sandgem Town and talk to the professor he wanted to talk to us because we stole his Pokemon without him knowing, I guess. But he did leave them behind, so like, you know, not losers keepers, finders keepers, that's what it is. Oh yeah, then this guy. Technology just blows me away. I mean, now you can play with people around the world wirelessly. You know what's crazy about that? So this guy, there's always one guy in every Pokemon game that talks to you about how amazing technology is, and they just kept the same line from Diamond and Pearl, and Diamond and Pearl came out in 2006, so like, you know, back then it was like, wow, that's actually pretty cool. But nowadays it's like, if you didn't have wireless play, people would be concerned. Like, Nintendo has been doing online play for almost 20 years at this point. But I digress. In the wild, we're going to run into some pretty wacky Pokemon, possibly future team members. Wild Pokemon lurk in tall grass. They can come out bursting at any time. So if you're wanting to battle wild Pokemon, just walk in tall grass. If you want to avoid wild Pokemon, then stay out of the tall grass. Sorry, I was reading a message. If your Pokemon's health, its HP is getting low, you should go home and get some rest. Don't tell me what to do. I want my Turtwig to feel like it's going through boot camp. Okay, I was gonna say, if I wasn't gonna find a wild Pokemon by the time I got to, like, Sandgem Town, I was gonna be like, wow. Here's one of them, though, Starly. Now, I'm debating putting it on my team, because I feel like everybody has a Starly on their team. There are, like, a few Pokemon that I know everybody, like, whenever you see somebody playing Diamond and Pearl for the first time or something, they always choose those Pokemon. There's another one that we might see today that is part of that, and it's like, I don't want to be too, you know, predictable with who I'm putting on my team. I want my team to be unique. Although, the Pokedex in this game does kind of suck, I'm going to be honest, so our choices are not the most flavorful. Hi, I work at a Pokemart. Did you know that Pokemon's health is measured by hit points, for short? If Pokemon runs out of HP, it faints and can't battle anymore. If Pokemon HP gets low, you should heal it with a potion. Here, let me give you some potions. Oh wow, that was actually really nice of you. Thank you, ma'am. Is this gonna be the other Pokemon? No, that's a Starly. One thing I will give this game, I really like the background. It's very pretty. Generally, I'm a fan of this game. Like, I think it does what it should have done, which is, you know, take the original Diamond and Pearl game, give it modern graphics, and add some new things. There are some new things that we will see. But there is certain things like the Pokedex that suck. In case of you don't know, back when Diamond and Pearl came out, there was Diamond and Pearl, and then there was a game named Platinum that came out afterwards and added so many Pokemon to the Pokedex that should have been added, including new Pokemon from Sinnoh that weren't in the original games. And for some reason, when remaking it, you'd think that they would go with the more advanced, oh cool, we learned Leafage. You'd think they would go with the more advanced Pokedex, but it seems like they kinda got lazy and were like, hey, we're just gonna one-to-one with the Pokedex. That ledge is one way. Jump down for a shortcut to Twin Leaf Town. But I did want to also mention Leafage, which is a grass-type move, and there is a thing in this game called Same Type Attack Bonus, Stab, where if you use a move that is the same type as the Pokemon that you're using, you do get a little bit extra damage. So if for some reason. I don't know why you would, but if you are, thank you. If you're playing this alongside me, yeah, I just assume that by now you'll probably be level 6, and I assume that all 3 starters learn their stab move by level 6. I'm pretty sure Chimchar does, at least. Hi, I've been waiting for you. Please come with me. The professor's waiting to see you. See, this is our Pokemon research lab. We'll just go ahead in. Dude, what the hell? How did you do this twice now? What the? Oh, it's you, Ashy. That old guy, he's not scary so much as he is totally out there. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm out of here. See you later. Smell you later. What was that? Your friend always seemed to be in such a rush. Anyways, let's go in. I'm so excited. I'm more excited than 2 caterpillars fighting over an acorn. I just love doing that kind of stuff when I give somebody that kind of accent. Finally, you've come. Ashy, was it? Let me see that Pokemon again. I see. This Pokemon seems to be rather happy. There's no Pokemon out. What are you talking about? Yeah. Clarence was right. You are kind of out there. I'll give that Turtwig to you as a gift. Would you like to give it a nickname? Now, only psychopaths do not name their Pokemon, so we are nicknaming Turtwig. What are we going to name it? You know what? I've seen a lot of tweets about the Goofy movie lately, and it fits with him being a turtle. In the second Goofy movie, there's a guy named Tank, and he's like... What does he call people? He calls them, like, some kind of weird nickname. He's like, the pleasure's all mine, sunshine, or something like that, but, I've been seeing so many tweets on Twitter, not X, Twitter, about the Goofy movie for some reason. And you're happy with that nickname? Your friend Clarence told me what happened at the lake. I heard you battled very well despite it being your first time. And from what I can see, there's a growing bond between you and that Pokemon, though it is still young. That's why I'd like to entrust you with Turtwig. Am I ever glad you're kind towards Pokemon? If you weren't, well, I don't even want to think about it. Let's move on to the main topic. There's something I want you to do for me. My name is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kind of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokedex. That is what I wish to ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokedex. Will you use it to record data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? Please? No. I can stand here without speaking for hours. I'm a very patient man. Or are you just out there? Let me ask you again. I want to entrust you with the Pokedex. Will you use it to record all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? I just love saying that sentence in that way. It just sounds funny. Good answer. The Pokedex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. I ask that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region. Well, I've got the same kind of Pokedex as you. Thanks, Lucas. That was very helpful information. When you walked up on Route 201 with your Pokemon, what did you feel? I've lived for 60 long... You're only 60? You look like you're like 75. Even now, I get a thrill when I'm with a Pokemon. Now you should know that there are countless Pokemon in this world. Then again, he is out there, so maybe he thinks he's 60, but he's like 70. That means there are just as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go! Ashy, your grand adventure begins right now! The professor asked me to help, so I'm gonna go out and fill the Pokedex pages too. That makes us comrades working toward the same goal. I'll teach you stuff later, okay? By the way, I don't think I'm going to be completing the Pokedex, because that would be kind of insane for a Let's Play like this. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know anybody that plays this game, so there are some Pokemon that are exclusive to each version, because this came out alongside Shining Pearl, and there is no way for me to get the Pokemon unless I trade with somebody, so this is just going to be a Let's Play until the end of the game, and then some content afterwards, but definitely not a full Pokedex. I'm Lucas's
I'm Lucas's father. I'll be happy to assist you on your quest for the professor. I'm sure we could
God, that voice made me yawn.
Professor Rowan and me.
Professor Rowan invented a new Pokedex while working alongside a professor from the Kanto region.
Kanto is the first generation of Pokemon. For those who do not know.
Hey Ash, I want to show you a few things, so follow me.
Follow me!
This building with the red roof is the Pokemon Center. You can get your Pokemon healed if it is hurt in battle. You'll find a Pokemon Center in most towns. Over here, the building with the blue roof is the Pokemart. It's a shop where you can buy and sell all sorts of items. Ashley, since you're a rookie trainer, you won't be able to buy very much. Don't worry about it, okay? Fucking poor. Oh yeah, right. Ashley, you should let your family know you're helping Professor Rowan put together his Pokedex. You may have to travel pretty far, so you should let someone know. Oh, but first, go heal up your Pokemon at the Pokemon Center. You'll be safe then, okay? Be seeing you.
Thanks for nothing, because I already knew that, and I could have explained it better in my own terms, but whatever. So, I don't forget what's happened till now. I'd better save this. There, now I can take a break. Oh wow, Pokemon are so cool. I wish I had some. You can help yours get stronger by having them battle. Also, there's something down here, around here. I forgot what it is. An antidote. So there are Pokemon statuses that can be afflicted onto either your Pokemon or your enemy Pokemon. One of them is poison, which every turn you will be taking a bit of damage. If you're badly poisoned, which is stronger, if you're badly poisoned, you take exponential damage every turn, which sucks. And in the older games, I'm pretty sure it's not in this game. I'm pretty sure they got rid of that for the remake, but I could be wrong. If you're poisoned and you walk, you take like 1 HP per step or something like that. Maybe it's every 5 steps, which sucked if you were doing a Nuzlocke. And for those who don't know what a Nuzlocke is, you just set your own rules, such as that you have to catch the first Pokemon you encounter. You have to, if a Pokemon faints, you can't use it anymore. I will not be doing that for this because that is not very fun to me. It just stresses me out too much. Who are you? Oh, you're Ashy? You doing that Pokedex? How did you hear about? Wow, word gets around quick. Oh, so
that Rowan fellow is back. He's quite the remarkable man. He's been studying Pokemon since way, way back. Ow, my back. My son and grandchild help Rowan with his studies now.
Oh, that's right, we did see your son and your grandchild. 2 beds. I don't know why I said that, but whatever. My observations.
My paralysis demons.
Did I talk to you? I think you have this Pokedex, aren't you? Isn't it? Now you're off to see all kinds of Pokemon. Lucky you! Yeah, I have a Turtwig. Get fucked. Pokemon grow steadily stronger from battling against other Pokemon. At first, you should heal your Pokemon regularly at Pokemon centers while you're leveling them up. I should not have yawned earlier. A good trainer is one that takes care not to let their Pokemon faint from losing HP. Well, now let's head back home. What a great adventure, am I right? Oh, I already talked to you because you talked about the ledge, so. I don't really want to encounter any Pokemon yet. Mostly because we can't really do anything with them, just battle them at the moment, but we will learn how we can add them to our team after this, I'm pretty sure. Welcome home, Ashy. Are you and your Pokemon healthy? Take a quick rest, dear. Was Turtwig at full HP? Turtwig might have been at full HP. What's up? Wow, Professor Rowan asked you to do something that big? Okay, dear, go for it. Your mom's got your back. Oh, I know. I've got something that you'll find useful. You just keep giving me stuff, huh? The guidebook. That's a guidebook. Take a look at it when you are curious about something or have questions during your adventure. I've actually never looked at this. I'm pretty sure this is new to the remake. I'm pretty sure this was not in the original Diamond and Pearl. Gee, a journey full of adventure. I envy you, kiddo. Plus, you're not alone. You have your Pokemon with you. I wish I could go instead. I'm just joking. I'll be alright by myself, dear. So you go and enjoy your adventure. When you're exposed to new things and experience new sensations, it makes your mother happy too. Please come back sometimes. I'd like to see the kinds of Pokemon you've caught, dear. You know, if there was like some kind of way that like, you know, she had like different lines depending on what Pokemon you caught, I would do that. But there's no difference. She just goes, oh wow, that's a cool Pokemon, or something like that. Useful information for your adventure will be added to the guidebook. You can check it in your bag's key items pocket. We'll check that out. I'm actually not sure what that is.
Excuse me, is my little Clarence here?
Oh, no, he's not. I think I already gave her a different voice, but whatever.
Oh, then he must have left already. What to do? That boy shouted about going on an adventure, then he bolted. He's so headstrong and reckless. I at least wanted him to take this.
Not to worry, Ashy will deliver that to him. Won't you, Ashy?
Oh, really? You do that for me? Please take this to Clarence.
A parcel. I'm willing to bet that a lot of kids learned what the word parcel meant from this game.
Bye bye.
Oh wait, no. Bye bye. Enjoy your adventure.
Let me think. Knowing my boy, he would probably head straight to Jubilife. Please take that to my Clarence.
Ma'am, you named your kid Clarence, and you expect them to like not run away from you? Like, come on. You're forgetting something important. What am I forgetting? Did you guys see that little frame? I'm pretty sure I was just standing. That was weird. Anyways. Yes, that hat did always suit you well. Now off you go, you filthy little child. So that is probably a very obscure reference. One of the first video games I've ever played is Fairy Loud Parent Shadow Showdown, which I do want to do videos on one day. And during the tutorial, when you're finishing it, the woman just says that. She's like, now off you go, you filthy little child, or something like that.
Off you go, filthy little child.
And it's like, god damn, okay. Oh, you know what, actually, let's check out the stuff. So here's the Pokedex. You can see various data on Pokemon that you can only Pokemon that you've caught. Made from soil, the shell on its back hardens when it drinks water. It lives along lakes. You can check the height of the Pokemon compared to you, the weight of the Pokemon compared to you, its habitat, which Turtwig does not have a habitat because it is a starter, even though it just said that it was by lakes. And you can listen to its cry over and over again if you really want to, but you'd have to be kind of psychotic. So, and then we have Pokemon that we've run into but not caught, like Starly, where you can see what number it is, you can see its name, you can see what it looks like, but that's really about it, unless you catch it. And the trainer card will show us stuff like contests, which we will get into in a while. It actually does not come up anytime soon. Battle Tower, which I've actually never done, I think. And fossils, which we will do in quite a bit as well. Poffins, which are the same as that. And then I'm actually curious what the adventure guide, or whatever it's called, guidebook. Oh, okay, it's just like very basic information. Okay. That's fine then. I don't need it. I'm a Pokemon expert. Ooh, nice. We saw the actual other Pokemon that we could run into on this route. Bidoof is a fine Pokemon for the beginning of the game, especially because, well, actually, in this game, one of the good things that they got rid of was there are certain moves that you need in order to progress through areas. Like, to cut down a tree, you need to learn Cut. To ride on the ocean, you need to learn Surf. And if you didn't have a Pokemon that did not know those moves, or if you didn't have a Pokemon that knew those moves, so all your Pokemon did not know that move, you could not do anything. So you would have to catch a Pokemon that had that move, and some people would use Bidoof as a what they call HM slave, which is just giving it HMs like Cut, like Surf, like stuff like that, just so that you could use it for traversing through the land. But in this game, one of the good improvements is that you don't require HMs anymore. You can just find local Pokemon that are nearby, and they'll do the work for you. So, do I need I don't think I need the Pokemon Center, right? No. We'll check that out sometime, but not right now. But we'll check out the mart for sure, because I do want some stuff. If you come across a Pokemon, you've just got to throw a Pokemon. Never leave home. The shelves are crammed with colorful Pokemon goods. Yeah, you can get Pokeballs, actually. And actually, fun fact, if you get 10 Pokeballs, you get a bonus Premier Ball. So we have potions. I remember we got that from the Pokédex, from the girl in the route. We have 1 antidote, so let's get 3. Although we won't need it for a bit. Paralyze heals will do that. Paralyzation? Being paralyzed is, mostly electric types do it. So, the first thing is that you have reduced speed, which sucks if you are supposed to be a fast Pokemon. Luckily for Turtwig, I'm pretty sure that shouldn't affect much, because he should be pretty slow, yeah. Speed is his lowest stat, actually, even lower than the one that's already lowered, like, because how it works, I never mentioned that as well. The red defense means that that stat is raised, compared to how normally most Turtwigs are. So by the time it evolves, it will have a higher defense than most other Turtwigs, and it'll have a lower special attack than most other Turtwigs. And that depends on the nature, which, as you can see, is an impish nature. But yeah, alongside speed being lowered, every turn there's a chance that you won't be able to use your move because you're paralyzed. Paralyze sucks. It is one of my least favorite statuses, so, and it's very easy to get paralyzed. Hey Ashley, do you know how to catch a Pokemon? I'll demonstrate how to catch one, so just watch, okay? But I know. Dude, you're gonna catch a Bidoof. You're gonna go, hey, I really want a Bidoof right now. And also, in case you were worried about the last starter, Piplup, being left out, he has Piplup, actually. So, all 3 starters are taken. Alright, its HP is down. Time to throw. It's not... Okay, so let me explain it better than he did. I'm pretty sure that there's a % rate that you'll be able to catch Pokemon. If it's still in the green, it's at the maximum, which it depends on the Pokemon. Some of them have higher catch rates than others. If you bring it down to yellow, it's lower than that. And then if you bring it down to red, it's like the best catch rate, quote unquote, for that Pokemon. And that's how it's done. Actually, I should have lowered the yeah, you should have. Yep, the important thing is to lower the Pokemon's HP as much as possible. See, a healthy Pokemon isn't easy to catch. Oh yeah, they also get easier to catch if you make one of them put... I'll give you some... I already got Pokeballs, but whatever. You know what? We'll run into something, I'm sure, that will give us trouble. If you have lots of Pokemon with you, you'll be able to travel farther. That way you'll have a better shot at meeting more Pokemon. See you around. Also, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what Pokemon I'm gonna be adding to my team. We'll have to see. But I'm not gonna be one of those people that already knows what Pokemon they're gonna have on their team. We're just gonna see what we run into. And speaking of which, we should run into the other Pokemon that most people use in their playthroughs. It's not Bidoof, if you couldn't tell. Bidoof is not very good. I'm pretty sure his stats are pretty bad. So, if you really like Bidoof, if you want a water type, I guess, because it evolves into a water type, then it's not a bad option, but I would not recommend it, honestly. The only thing that sucks is that if you do not choose Chimchar, there are not many fire types in this game. There's one that's in a bit, and other than that, I don't really know if there are really many others. There it is, Shinx. It is an electric type, it is adorable. It is an electric type, it is adorable. I love it. I had it on my team. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda really wanting to put it on my team right now, because I didn't... Last time I put it on my team was my original Diamond playthrough in 2013, so, you know, it's not like I've had Shinx recently, so you know what, we're gonna add it to our team. If we run into Pokemon later that I find very interesting and I want to add to my team, Shinx might be the first one to go, but we'll have to see, we don't know yet. Now here's the real question, is what am I going to name it? We've been recording for a long time, holy crap, I didn't even realize. All of its fur dazzles if danger is sensed. It flees while the foe is momentarily blinded. It is a boy Shinx. This might be kind of silly right now. If you don't know what it evolves into, this might seem a little bit absurd, but we're going to name it Rockstar. And one of the reasons is because of the star on its tail, so. But you guys will see when it evolves, if we keep it when it evolves, why I named it that. So, is a lax nature, which is not the best, but you know what? We could have a worse nature. Both of our, holy crap, both of our Pokemon have a increased defense. That is weird. We're gonna have a very defensive team. But it seems like its highest stat, at least right now, is attack. Let me look up the stats of my future Pokemon. See, I'm not the kind of person where I'm gonna keep rolling with Pokemon until I get a nature that I want. But I'm just curious if it will be a tough time or if it will be an easy time to have Shinx. It looks like attack is its highest thing when it evolves. Defense is not good. Special attack is pretty good. Special defense doesn't really matter. It's kind of the same as defense, so you know what? Having special attack as lowered is not the worst thing ever. And having special attack and having regular defense raised is weird, but you know, we'll manage. But anyways, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Hopefully this is uploaded. If not, then I gave up after episode 1, or I might not have even uploaded episode 1. We'll have to see. But in the next one, we're going to continue on this route and get to Jubilife City and meet up with Clarence. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.